Howdy folks! Today we're going to start a short-lived but very epic journey. I've never taken you guys rock hounding before with me. There's several reasons for that. This is as close as you're going to get for now. That sounds kind of odd, but what these are rocks. I'm going to call this series Refound Rocks, because most of these were found around various structure points on our property. I believe the old owners did most of this. We live in a very rocky area, and there are lots of them to choose from, and they pop up randomly, and I think over the years they just kind of decided to put them, you know, around the base of a tree, around the base of a bigger rock. Well, it was time to move them. So, and this first segment, you've already seen some of these. I used a couple of these in my how do these look, checking out the new studio setup and the lighting. So apologies for that. And two of them, I think probably three of them, I don't believe are actually Michigan natives. So let me get the camera reset and we'll show them to you, and you tell me what you think. Like I said, sorry folks, you've already seen some of these. I assure you I'm not trying to milk them for content. It was just, they were the handiest things to grab. Now, this, and this, I don't think are native to Michigan. I'm not an expert on Haunted Ridge, but I've seen some of their stuff. Can anybody confirm and or deny to this old chunky guy whether this is actually Haunted Ridge material or just what's going on? Because if this is native to Michigan, I'd like to find some more of it. One thing I noted, this one, I think this one's a little bit more prominent. It almost looks like these are giant geodes, maybe part of or something. I don't know. It kind of has a roundy appearance, like it was a big ball with a beautiful center at one point. Somebody busted it open, but I don't know. So like I said, if anybody does know, and just fair warning, you're going to see these again when I get my textile gun out to test it, because hey, this is perfect stuff for that. So yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's beautiful stuff. It was just laying outside on the ground around this stuff all came from around a big planter that was sitting out there, and most of it was buried right in the ground. So if they were using it for accenting rocks at that point, they were kind of, well, they were silly. Let's put it that way. I'll be nice and say they were silly. This thing, I think, is a piece of basalt or granite of some kind with a nice stripe of quartz in the middle. I think these are very striking. The darker the rock and the whiter the stripe, the better. But I've always thought these are kind of cool. This I thought was a piece of chert, but you can see that scratch mark on there. Didn't take a lot of effort. So I think it's not chert, possibly some type of mudstone. Don't know. And this, with those fine layers. Now, I've seen people call these mudstones, but honestly, that's not one I can find a lot of info on. I know Rob shows some stuff he calls mudstones, but his are kind of a grayer. They're kind of gray and dark gray stripes. We find a lot of this stuff that it's just stacks and stacks of very faintly differentiating stripes, very thin ones. So if anybody has a clue, I love how that's sparkly on the inside too. But I find a lot of this stuff. This is another piece of what I just call mudstone because it's soft and it looks like it was layers built up over time. But I could be wrong about that. Do not quote me. But anyway, this is segment one. I have at least a couple more of these, three more spots that we dug out and moved the rocks. I got one that's a big maple tree out in the backyard, and I think I pulled about as many rocks out of that as, well, they'd probably counterbalance me, I'm guessing, or then some. So anyway, folks, this is a quick one. just wanted to start this segment off, or this series off, and this is the smallest amount, so I figured I'd do more talking on this one than talking and showing. So, alright folks, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Sorry I just lied to you about being the last segment on that last segment, but I almost forgot this one, which is one of the cooler ones that I found in this pile, or this area I've worked. This, I don't know. I just don't even know. It almost, I keep thinking fossil looking at this, because these almost look like little worms the way they're segmented, but I have no clue. I tried looking up something like this and I found nothing. So again, don't know if this is a non-native one also. It was found in that same area. It's kind of got an oval, round shape. Round this way, ovalish this way. Really beautiful piece once it's cleaned up, I'm sure. But anyway, just wanted to show you that one too, guys. Thanks for watching. And I mean it this time.